Hey folks, in today's video we're back with more Gold Stake Balatro. In this run, early card destruction brought me down to a 12 card deck and a 5 card hand, which made it easy to fix for idle but a little awkward in drawing the right cards, especially when it became time to shift to glass. Enjoy the video.
Correct line is probably sell the Hex by the Mega. We can go for the greed angle. Beautiful. I kind of just assumed that it had already won. Neato. Actually, that's not enough, is it? Uh-oh. Dead? Flush gets us there? Well, so does that, but I have to draw the flush for that to be relevant. That's why I was chasing it. Oh. The goat? It's probably this. We'll get the deaths later. Let's do this, clean up the deck some. And an early overstock. I'm gonna have to work to be able to afford that, though. Okay. Should be fine. Thanks to the gold cards. Vagabond is one of my favorite econ jokers, though. Beautiful. Another one. Haters will say the Vagabussy makes you poor.
Well met.
Jesus.
Well met.
Okay, we do probably need some scoring assistance here. Baseball card. I don't know about that. Oof. Probably do want that long term. Probably don't want both of those. Don't mind you. Thanks for the draw. What is... I didn't take the dice. That was annoying. If this were not perishable, I would absolutely take this right now, but it is very perishable. Bro. Square man pretty good. Can use that later. I don't think we need that. Neat. Okay. Oh my god. Holy. Maybe we're done with you then. And we just go with the goat? Nah. We can greed it a little bit longer maybe. We want the voucher here. Before I run out of money again. Never mind. Eesh. It's getting flashbacks to the previous run. It's a pretty good, like, final card from the Vagabussy there. Alright, I need to get my money up. What if we do this, though? And we're a little bit less dependent on our pairs once we are able to make the shift out. Look for money in here. That's money. Look for money in here. It's like money because we'll draw kings more better. Why can't I find the red seal? Scammed. Rebate. Tempting, I don't think I have the space for it unless I get out of the, we're getting there. Could consider getting out of the supernova. We could also get out of the trio. Maybe that's worth. Cruel, thank you for the prime. Have I still not? Well, we don't have the discards for it, unfortunately, so I don't think we're doing it. That'll help. Rip it. What is your problem, man? Just give me the red seal. Actually, unreal. Here. And here. I keep trio. What has been better than trio so far? Finally. Jesus.
Well met.
Birthday skeleton. Thank you for the 9 months. Appreciate that. Probably don't really want to be in a paired build long term. So let's start working our way towards something better. We still are a pair build for now, though. This run's potential is unreal, yeah. Unfortunate to see a death with no good target like that. Well, you know what? You made up for it, Balatro. Thank you. Onk is interesting. We could onk something long term when we like start making the pivot. Probably want to get full value off of this moon. This probably wins though. Yeah, I should have just used it to clear the inventory slot. Or Mars. The tooth. It's not bad. I'm gonna hold the money since I didn't open up an inventory. I think we can skip that. It is like the exact card that we want, but we've got red seals. Ouch. Bigger ouch. Biggest ouch. Tooth can be brutal, man. Okay, probably have to pitch the moon here. No. Maybe it'll be the Yonk that goes if need be. Two aces, three queens. Okay, just use it. Spaceman. Oh god, the arm. Cool. Wraith, probably not it. Ugh. Keep hitting the wrong kings. Alright. Bring on the pain. Four of those is fine. Cool. Probably doesn't want to be a Wraith here. Serpent. Hey, temperance value. Is this the pivot point? Ante 7? Probably not. I mean, it's still the pivot point. Maybe try and break this. This is 4x because of the red seal. And that kind of negates the need for these now. Nope. One more. Let's see if we can get more gold. We did. This up front, this here. Oh my god, it's never the red seals, man. It's fine. At least it's a club this time. This is kind of a bad time for this boss. Yes, when you onk a perishable, it copies the perishable tag. Copying a joker copies a joker. It also removes negative. Kind of negates the need for the onk, right? Or eliminates the potential for the onk. Discard's good, though. Oh, okay, that's not... Huh. Or kind is at 250. So this is 2x. But opens up the possibility to roll. Cool. Wait a minute. Oh no, it's too late to do the invisible on the blueprint, unfortunately. Go Dusk. It's another good target for the invisible to hit. Alex, thank you for the gifted membership. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to find an opening for this Dusk, I think. Dusk, the Immolate. I don't know, words. Alright, we need you. And you. Copying correctly. Excellent, thank you for the gifted membership as well. Alright, red seals don't show up in here, right? Unlucky. The one time I didn't want them there. Another perishable. It's fine, at least today is a day where we get overstock, apparently. Hackermans. Shouldn't be rolling that hard. Because of the fact that we do have the invisible. That maybe could have been the best opening we had for the Immolate, but yeah. You ever unlock Flush 5 here? Cost me quite a bit of money. Maybe. Probably needs to happen at some point, though. Wouldn't mind that coming back around. Holy! I did not think that was going to happen. Incredible. These are pretty terrible, though. We have the death already, so it doesn't really matter. I did say that the red seals never end up in the taros, right? I just have to rip this now? Okay. Probably fine. Annoying. Second best short term? Yeah. Oh, not hitting... Okay, we're just gonna do it. Just to make sure we get some trading card value. It killed a non-red seal. That's why I did. I wouldn't have done it if it killed a red seal. It also wasn't a club. You. Bean. Huge. Alright, I do need to play these. Okay, so we only have through, like, next ante to find something. Thank you, liquidation. We don't have... Okay. Surely we get lucky again, right? There's very few hands that we could draw that would be worth emulating. This might be one of them. That was one of them. That was an incredibly lucky draw. We don't copy the ability of the Dusk, because I want to score more points. Take over trading card. I might now, since I only have 2 cards left to get rid of, and they're both like reasonably close to being gone. I will take that over the trading card for sure, since we only have realistically 1 card left to get rid of. 0 cards left to get rid of once we do that. Oh my god, can I afford to do that? Where are we in the blinds? No, we don't survive. I can't take it. Right, because we need to score like 4 million next ante and we're already barely doing that. It's painful, but... Okay, now we can take one. Oh. Wait, we can take a second one of these too. Just need to find something actually worth grabbing. Probably not this. We're just gonna win in one right now, it seems like. It's the last card. I didn't need to play all those red seals. AG, thank you for the membership.
Well met.
And Omakins, thank you for the gifted subs. No, we are looking for an idol now. Probably need to store this away. Oh god, it's the club. That's fine. Only our first card matters anyway. So we just make one of them. Just find one suit changer and we win. It's only a big deal if you don't use your brain. Just turn the stone into glass. How do we know which one it is? I guess when they're together like that, it's this one. Ugh, worst hit by a wide margin, but we also don't have any other scoring options, so there wasn't much I could have done there. Okay. Let's hold money. Or does this still win? I should be copying this. Not here, obviously. But giving up the Chad does limit our score a little bit. Why is that business card so good? Huge. So I still want to replace this and this. I almost sold the sun there. Oh my god. Ooh. Break, please. Unfortunate. Egg. Blast cannot break if it's debuffed, no. Nothing really worth skipping for there. We don't need the score right now, so I'd rather come back for a non-perishable version and just farm the money. No need to sell that. Okay, so we probably will need a replacement for this for next ante. $28. Still slightly better on Four of a Kind since all of their scoring comes from the first card still. Kind of awkward. Like, I need Cryptid to load up on glass right now. It doesn't last long enough and plays horribly with the Dusk. Also, Dusk is kind of sketchy with the small of a deck size. Okay. Annoying. Almost catastrophic. There it goes. Idol is now fully online, but we do have 12 cards in our deck. Orange Soda, thank you for the 2 months. Trading cards back. Could always immolate. After we just broke it. I think we gotta work on it. Why is it always perishable though? Set up for the Dusk. We run into the Heart Boss yet. That is not my concern right now. Well, we're risking glass no matter what. Didn't we see oops? Yeah, that was like several antes ago when we had no capacity to take it. That helps. Boss blind actually helps our dusk. Surely. Wrong suits. Stonks. I need all, like, it's all hands on deck for scoring right now. I just don't know if we can shift the glass in this run. So I might just put the gold back on this. That's helpful. I've heard that before. Yeah, but this time I mean it because we only have 12 cards. Still have one stone card. Oh, okay then. How much will negative DNA help? We don't have to worry about that because it's not something that will happen. Now lucky instead of gold. Well, I had the gold card. I didn't have a lucky card. And prior to that, I was considering keeping the glass, but I don't have the capacity to anymore. Aura? Why not a trib instead of photo? Yeah. I think I need both of these more. Okay. At least the money's been good. Maybe we just break it. Three of those left. Is this better now? So 1.5 to the 5th divided by 2. Well, more than that, right? Because each one, it's 15 triggers on each of them. No, 20. I think it's gotta be Bloodstone, right? Because this is times 1, 2. This is 2 to the 4th. This is 1.5 to the 5th. Yeah, on average, Bloodstone has got to be better. That's way too many 1.5s. I'm not going to math it out. Plus, it'd be funny if I died here. Ozkin, thank you for the super chat. Yeah, that seemed like it was better. A part of that was we were able to play the flush 5, but... Black Hole Sun. Look like 11 Bloodstone hits. Out of, what, 20? So, about average, yeah. Actually kind of huge here. It's honestly not the one I wanted to do, but it's fine. Also, probably shouldn't have done the holographic one because we want to find polychrome. So it does mean we'd probably swap this out for an oops if we encounter it. Yeah, that was slightly above average, it seems, or even more slightly above average. Oh, come on. Just one last idiot here. Okay. The draw has the potential to be very annoying here. What's your problem, man? When idle? That's what I've been saying. Oh! Well, there's one improvement for us. We're not going to have room for a golden ticket, so we probably just have to do this. How about a cryptid? Oh, thank you. Goodbye, photograph. Oh, that's huge. Somehow we're still on pairs. Holds. Alright, let's put it on a fresh copy so that we can maybe get the polychrome dream. I was gonna say, I feel like I'm due for a money shot here. Yeah, that gives us some time. Can't take that. We are still idle ready. Just cost me money for nothing. Nice. There we go. All right. Ox starts at the beginning of an ante and does not change. Money. So we have one more ante if we don't find idol. Or start pivoting to glass. It's really sketchy with the small of a deck. And the oops. Could put that on one of the stones at least. Hello? Another chance? Could also put this on that in a new card and get more stones, but I'd rather just get a death for that game plan. Alright, who dies here? Probably the oops. And then we look to get out of the Bloodstone long term. But like the alternative is we sell the Bloodstone, which seems silly. Some score is better than no score. Everything has a red seal. Polychrome me? Nope. Followed again. Really want to be playing that here. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 and a half, 4. Cool. Everything copies the idol. Okay. It's a little bit better than just the Bloodstone. Huge. Probably have to use that on glass, which is super... Like, the small hand, the small deck... well, at least the oops is gone. Get out of here. Okay, that's like the optimal time to draw the glass so that we can use it and then lose it. Just sell Bloodstone for Showman. Depends on how soon it comes and how much money I have when it does, but the more and more we move on with this run, the less and less possible that becomes. Alright, because next ante is like E17, then E21. Can add a new card at least. Might have Fool here just to get some of the stones out of our deck as well. Probably have to. Like, we're just going to be stuck in a situation where we're putting glass at risk soon is the likely scenario here.
Well met.
This is awkward. Let's not use the glass until we know what our hand is going to look like. Meaty, thank you for the 5 months. Only have one more stone card. Probably can't use it here.
Well met.
Because if we discard the glass and draw the stone, we just kind of brick. Syrup is life, thank you for the 2 months. So many immolates and perishable chads. I've noticed that too, yeah. I think every chad that we've seen has been perishable. That's not bad. I think we can get away with it. There's one situation where we do get weaker. And if it's a hit, if it hits the photo. But I think this is the final ante where we have a chance at making this play without having to do glass. I think we just skip here. I should have used the death. Brought that in with me. Okay. Now I can. I did that in the bad order though. But now at least I can buy this. Use this to block for Cryptid. Yeah, anything but photograph is essentially equivalent right now. I have no stones left in the deck. I'm just gonna send the glass to make sure. I'm a little bit scared since we haven't seen our score yet. But there's no way that Bloodstone was adding 8 E's to the score, right? Yeah, this is giga unnecessary. Yeah, look for a death, maybe. It's another perishable one. Still open these, take a stone card or any king since we got the sun. So it's E26 with 2 glass. That means E17 is easily cleared. I'll take the stone money here. Actually, maybe we stop taking the stones, or we stop taking new cards until we death the stones out, because those can be pretty sketchy. When we have a 5-card hand, like it can brick our draws too hard, so save that for death, maybe. Are we selling the photo before popping the invis? Maybe. This is what I'm talking about with the stone cards, though. I'm probably not going to, but I probably should. Save scum? Eh, it's just not that important. This run isn't that impressive. It's just a casual run. Well, we got the best hit. That's pretty... Well, I guess this would be the best hit at this stage. Okay, look for deaths. Encrypteds. We do have a king that needs a red seal. That's funny. I mean, I can't... That doesn't make me stronger in any hit, because this is the only meaningful joker to sell. But at least we would have gotten another chance if it did hit the photograph. I think we reroll out. Oh my god, that's very lucky. We are going to be forced to risk some glass here, though, unfortunately. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5. Technically, this is slightly better. Actually, not until we play full glass, maybe, but it doesn't matter. No breaks. That could give us a cryptid. Death is also very nice for us here. It's fine. I'll death the other one. Don't know why I sold that, but I've already done it. Did you take an Ecto for a DNA? I don't think I can do that with a Dusk as an important part of my scoring. No glass at risk here. E30 with no glass. That's important to have a sense of. Holy. Oh! Polychrome me? Never lackey. Is that all but one of the stones out? Nice. So there's one card that can break our draw, but we'll just death it. They're purposely not triggering any money. Clearly, I'm just unlucky. Another chance. Surely we'll hit one of them, right? Nope. Maybe there's one in here. Nope. Okay, Death and the Fool. Oh, there's the money. Oh, almost misclicked there. Polychrome is a lower rarity than it's foil, holographic, then polychrome in order of most to least rare.
Well met.
Raptor, thank you for the prime. So it's not like unreasonable that we haven't hit polychrome yet. We just have rolled quite a lot of auras. Do I even want that here? I do want that voucher skip, so I probably have to take it. Don't need to risk glass yet, although the problem is this might force us to. Grabber feels like bait. Do you know what that word means? 0.5 holo, 0.35 holo, and 0.15 poly for the chances. It's somewhere around there. I didn't think they were that nice of round numbers. Turbulence, thank you for the bits. Glad you're enjoying the videos. Past sense of bite, right? Yeah, okay. Well, that makes sense then. One six, 2/3, 3/6. Okay. Yeah, because I didn't think that they were... That makes sense. Or more sense. Alright, we're E30 with this. Don't forget to take the skip. We do have blank, right? Yeah. Oh, we have to reroll that boss blind as well. Probably just hold our money then. That's fine. Four of a kind, not get it. Almost certainly not, no. What? No. No, it won't. Alright, send it. Unlucky. A wall. We probably need a few pieces of glass for that. Why did I take this? That was just like a habitual snag. Without really considering. We don't care about tarots, so I don't think we take that. And if we do manage to get antimatter, we won't want them clogging our shop. Haven't seen a cryptid in a while, unfortunately. Biz would have gone crazy if he had the voucher there? Yeah. That's alright. Apparently we've got a lot of glass. It's like all of it, right? Surely we don't need all of our glass here, do we? I think this is probably already too much. I think three glasses E33. I think that's what my memory is too. Ouch. I didn't take... Wait, did I take the tarot voucher? No, it's just gone. Because it's kind of crazy. We don't need you anymore, actually. Found it. Negative skip is never bait trust. What is it, opposite day? Surely we don't die here. We're E30 with no glass, so this has got to be fine. For every negative skip you don't take, someone out there gets a blueprint they can't afford. Think about this. Sounds like a skill issue. They probably should have managed their money better. Holy. I mean, I don't have any inventory space for it because I need this stuff, but that would have been good several antes ago. Okay, don't actually put it there because you might goof. Okay, this time for sure. Also, we're cryptid. Oh god, not the wall. Okay. Alright, next time for sure. More. Good enough. Ow. $37? I don't think we beat this no matter what we do here. I think that's just out of range. Oh, I forgot about you. Thank you, hallucination. Okay. That's what we were looking for. Alright. Hey, congrats, Daz. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5 and a half. So we probably want 1 here. This might get us there. Like, yeah, it's at the break-even point, but because of the photo, we want to prioritize slightly, like it's slightly better on the, yeah, we're dead, on the retriggers, but it's otherwise meaningless because the photo doesn't really do that much.